Yep. Whoa, I just about lost you there. Don't worry, I didn't get attacked. Legal to take, yep, you can take all the driftwood you want off the beaches here on our coastline, and plenty of people do. Bit hard on the fire grills though, so when you're burning it in your fire, they, because of the salt will erode through your fire grate that holds your coal and that. And here's another nice piece. Just spotted. This one's probably actually better. Shells and stones, yep. Good for the gardens too. Big things like this, or an outdoor table. That one there's got a nice smooth top. A lot of it's hardwood actually, Anne, so yeah, easy to work with. There's some softer pine in that, but when it comes to wanting a decent bit of timber, you could come down here and find some. There's people that know exactly what they're looking for. So a lot of Remu, Totra, Matai, like some really good timbers. But then plenty of it's unusable. Here's one that's a good example of pretty much hopeless. Oh, is it illegal? And that's weird. Maybe it's just because we've got so much of it. So the fishing, might as well touch on that while we're here, because it certainly looks like a good day for putting the casting a rod out there. The west coast obviously provides a rich environment of many fish species, and they all come up from the southern Antarctic currents. So there's deep sea fishing and inshore fishing, so we're quite lucky. Like the inshore boats would be after snapper and terraki, gurnard, blue and red cod, which DT, if you're a fish fan, you would have tried most of that. And then the deep water stuff, a lot of the things that get exported. There's someone walking their dog. You got the ling, orange roughies, groper, beautiful fish. How far do I live from the beach? Maybe you're meaning how far do I live from the beach? Yeah. So, well, we've just moved, so we're a fair way away from it now. We're out on the lake, so probably about 40 minutes from home for me now. But yeah, when I grew up, probably a 2-minute walk. So I used to do a lot of sea swimming as a kid. And of course, Ellie, our daughter, she's taken to the water. She loves it. Yeah, so this is North Beach that we're at the moment. Beautiful spot. Unfortunately, you've got to get through Cobden to get here, which you hear me bagging Cobden quite often on my tours. Some bad people from Cobden. Yeah, DT, you touch on Tasmania, that is directly out there to the ocean, and of course that's the Tasman Sea, where Abel Tasman the first voyage. So he was first to see the Alps, but they named it after James Cook. Yeah, definitely a different style of sea. So we have, like I say, so many different beaches here in New Zealand, especially on the coastline. People from around here, they love bringing that natural ruggedness into their homes, so I'm knocking out a reception slightly there, I better stand up. So we've got on the entrance of our house some tiles that are made into stone like this. This beach is, this is where we surf, but down at the tip head, so it's called the breakwater, I suppose. So the surf club is actually, if I zoom in, yeah, it's hard to tell, but this big sort of C shape here through my fuzzy finger, that's the surf club way down there. The rocks are nice. I don't know. I think I'd rather a golden sandy beach, but we can find up through here with some sheep up here. So as mentioned, this is not the location that we normally do the tour, so it was very last minute. The paddock and the beach we walk on is different to this one again, but when I arrived, the paddock was empty, and I was like, what the hell am I going to do with such short notice? So we've diverted slightly north of Greymouth to find you some sheep. So it's actually someone's, obviously, hobbyist farmer. So hopefully they don't come out and say, what the hell are you doing? And hopefully we get reception. Because once you tuck in against these hills, it might get a bit dodgy, but once we stay still we should be right. So I can see them down here. So the whole idea of Cook bringing, it's got nice and calm all of a sudden, bringing sheep into New Zealand was to feed the whalers and the sealers. And they went for Romney sheep, so they could also use their wool. So a Romney, you get around 10 kg of wool off one of them. Ban them from the movie theatre, yeah. So not only were they used for their meat, but also to keep everyone warm. So quite clever. Old Cook, I think he brought about 4 to 6 out initially. So you imagine when it ended up striking, what do we say, 70 million